How do I get out of this shit that I'm in? What do I have to do? What are the necessary steps in order for me to go about improving my well-being, my consciousness, and my surroundings? And because a lot of us, we are engulfed in an environment where the environment has gone about giving up on itself. It makes it hard for us to go about believing in ourselves. Now, the thing that I come to show and have you realize is that it was not by accident you was placed in that environment. Because if you go about analyzing and realizing and looking at how a diamond come into formation, it's by the exerted pressure and heat that diamond had to go about withstanding in order for it to go about transmitting into that diamond that you see. You see, the blessing in all of this is that if we go about using what we have as a stimulation, a motivation, an inspiration, then we will go about uplifting ourselves. We will not succumb to the norms or the attitudes that is being held within that environment. It starts when you start to go about accepting who you are. You're a part of that environment, but that environment is not a part of you unless you go about allowing it. You are unique. You are beautiful within all of creation. Your beauty resonates so vibrantly that when you walk into the room, everybody goes about taking notice and just trying to go about seeing who is it that has entered the room and why has things come to a standstill. So just know, the key to life is that it's not the opportunity that makes the person, but it's the person that goes out and makes the opportunity. You can't wait for your pie or your bread to fall from the sky. You must go forth and tilt the soil. You must go about looking for ways in which you could go about magnifying your talents. Because we're all good at something. Because when we take that onus upon self and coming to realize, what is it that I do well? And how could I go about improving and growing in the areas of my expertise? Then your journey will go about starting. Your journey is not to go about being like everybody else. But the one thing in a society, its trick is to go about trying to beat you out of you. But you must not allow these things to go about taking place, because the gift that you have within you is to come to make a difference. Life is quite simple. We are capable of things only when we go forth and start by allowing ourselves to see the messages that are coming, because faith has a part to play in your role. You see, a basket has been set aside for you with abundance. But in order for you to go about getting to that basket, it's not by your accord or by your will, but it's by you picking up and realizing the signs that are coming forth and having you wanting to align in order for you to get from this point to the next point. Because everything is about growth. The stagnation only goes about limiting your understanding. So you must expel that. You must rid that of yourselves and understand that in order for me to go about getting to that basket, getting to that bounty, getting to that beauty that awaits me, I must pick up on the signs. And the signs comes in such a subtle way, because just when you least expect, there's going to be an opportunity that comes your way that you had not even foreshadowed, forethought, or even thinking about at this present moment. But that opportunity that comes your way is only to go about making way to have you develop and evolve into something better. So one of the things that I want you to go about realizing, things are reaching out to you. I just need for you to open up your eyes. I need for you to open up your spirit, and I need for you to open up everything to go about examining. When one door closes, another opens. So if you're fighting towards something and there's so much resistance in what you're trying to go about attaining, and out of the blues, here comes an opportunity to go about helping you to progress, I need for you to go about examining that, because it was nothing that you thought of. It was nothing that you prayed for. So why does this come in order for me at this juncture in my life? And then when we go about examining these things, we will be more open to the answers that are coming, because too many of us, we want to change, but we fight the change that needs to go about taking place. And if you're doing the same old thing and you're not getting a broader understanding, then you're just wasting time. Because one thing about life, God, all things will come to challenge you in order for you to grow. And only with growth will your understanding be awakened. And it's an awakened state of consciousness that we need to go about coming to, because the universe is alive.